Thatched houses were still very common in the 1930s. One which survived until recent years was on the Coleraine Road opposite the Hermitage and was the home of the Johnson family. There is another on the Fort Road belonging to Billy Turner. The last person to live here was Bobby Miller, seen here with Willie McCurdy Quigg. Lizzie O'Kane still lives in her thatched cottage just a couple of hundred yards below Glenullen Chapel. The last time that it was thatched was in 1988, so 16 years later it was due for another roof. The man doing the thatching is Jerry Agnew from a Huckle, and we thought that he was using barley straw.
No, it's not barley straw, it's wheat straw. And it's straw from Ballymedon, and it has to be lashed, and or it has to be thrashed and lashed and combed, and then that makes it ready. It has to be binded first of all, and if you didn't do that, then the straw would be broken. Yeah, so it has to be binded and all the rest of it to make the right sort of straw.
So you just don't stick anything up there?
Oh no. You couldn't just stick anything like rushes or anything like that there, because you want it to last, and it's a firmer straw and it does a better job.
What's the benefit of a thatched roof?
Well, the benefit of a thatched roof is it's insulated against the frost, and it's insulated against the sun. And in the summertime it's nice and cool, and in the winter time it never loses its temperature inside the house. It's nice and warm inside.
So you have heating and you have air conditioning?
Yeah, all in one go.
Long before those words were ever to tell us?
Long before it.
You have beside you there some pieces of sticks there. What are they for?
Well, them scallops, and this in here I'm holding here is what you call nearly the nails to hold on the thatch. And then these others here, this bundle here, is the layers, or ones to lie on the roof that you peg into that.
They just stick on there like a steeple?
Yeah, like a steeple. And they're called scallops, but the right word of them is the scope or rod.
That would be a French word, like?
That's a French word.
And when would you cut those, I suppose? Have you seasoned a while?
Oh, last year, because if you didn't cut them last year, if you put them on green on the roof, they would grow. They'd be a hedge up on the roof.
They'll grow.
Uh-huh.
So those wee sticks are a year old?
Yeah, a year old. More maybe. A year and
Now, I must say that's a very tidy, neat job you're doing there. How long would that last for?
Well, hopefully 20 years. Hopefully 20 years. But this house here doesn't get so much of the sun at the front. The back it will last far longer than the front. For what reason? I think it's the lack of sun around the front. It does.
The sun would be sore on it than the weather then?
No, the sun. It needs the sun to let it breathe. That's what we're talking about. You know, it needs to breathe the thatch. And in the front here, the sun doesn't hit it the same. But in the back, it's on a good length of time, and it's still as good as ever.
Well, you have a full-time job thatching houses?
Oh, aye, full time.
There's plenty of them still in the country?
Oh, aye, piles of thatched houses. And people are looking you when the rain runs in, but they're never looking you when it's sort of dry. Yeah.
So that's whenever you would know when you would need thatched again, whenever the rain would start coming in?
Aye, but this house here now, there will be no rain run in on it. But this body here is waiting this year and more, me coming to.
So you're sticking that scallop, you're just sticking that into what? Into the old thatch?
Into the old thatch, clean off any old bad bit, and then, then, as you see there, we've built on a new bit there to sort of make sure that's solid.
And that's a finished job there, that end of the chimney there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This operation is called dressing, cutting off any loose ends and leaving the thatch tidy. This tool is called a bucher, in Jerry's own words, to buch the thatch into place. This is a word that I hadn't heard for many years, but it might have been used in days gone by. Perhaps if two men were fighting, it could have been used to describe a good punch.